Enough of that shit. Okay. Hey, y'all. It's me again. Glad to have y'all along. Let's see. All right, we are on week 6, I believe. Week 6 in Survivor. I got me some new spectacles. I look like an old damn lady, but you know, dollar store had them on sale, so I bought 6 pair of them, so I didn't have to look for them anymore. So anyway, first pair I found. Want to show you guys something. Y'all see my shirt? G Daddy bought that for me. G Daddy and Cordelia Williams sent this all the way from Virginia. I appreciate that, y'all. They sent me a couple other little goodies too. But anyway, so glad to have them as my friends. We've never met, just met them through Survivor Blog. But anyway, all right, go ahead and round those little childrens up. Hopefully you've already got them out of the room. You know the drill. Get them out, get them out, get them out. Bombs are going to be dropping. Shit's going to be flying. Everything's going to be happening, y'all. I'm ready for this vlog. I am ready. Been excited to do this vlog, and y'all all know why. Y'all know why. We're going to get to it here in just a minute. Let me do a couple of shout-outs. Want to shout, and sorry if I repeat people. You know, I'm old as hell, and I can't remember. You'd think I would write all this shit down, and I do, and then I forget where I put it. So anyway, I'm trying to shout out different people. So anyway, Bonnie Dryer, shout out to you, girl. Appreciate having you along. She's funny as shit to you guys, so if y'all get a chance to friend her, do, because she's funny. Vicky Tidwell Votaw, I think is how you pronounce her name. I think she was introduced to me from some of my Survivor friends. I think my Virginia friends. So glad to have you along as well, Vicky, and I appreciate your comments. If you guys are looking for a shout out, you got a comment. Comment gets you a shout out. Anyway, and Zandra Boone, so glad to have you along with me too. Zandra Boone comment, she's right on the money with that, so I appreciate it so very much. All right, y'all, we're on day 14. Day 14, there's 13 survivors left. This is at the beginning of the show. Anyway, and immediately, y'all, this show became very, very uncomfortable to me. I had a very hard time watching it. I'm not even joking. I'm being very serious. And I really felt like if it was going to continue in this vein, I was not going to be able to watch it. And what I'm referring to, obviously, is Colton and Alicia and their bullying session over Christina. I've never seen anything like it, y'all. Never. And, I mean, I was taken aback. I really couldn't believe that this was happening, that this was going on, and I was a witness to it. And, you know, it was just very mean-spirited. I mean, name calling and shit. You remember when they called her a human, Colton called her a human cockroach? That was the only way she was surviving. And then on down, you know, he's got his head laying on Alicia's shoulder, and they're just, you know, saying dirty, mean things to her, and she's just, you know, taking it, not really arguing, but just listening. And then there was a point to where it was they were getting ready to go to sleep, and she was asking Alicia to scoot over, and Alicia wouldn't scoot over. And, you know, she's like, you know, there's plenty of room. Why don't you just scoot over? And Alicia, you know, just being an asshole. And then Alicia even says, you know, well, it doesn't matter because you're going to be going out in a couple days anyway. But what really made me uncomfortable, I think that it made me uncomfortable that these guys are treating her this way, but what really made me uncomfortable was that everybody, and this is a microcosm of our society, y'all, was that everybody else laid there and listened to that go down, and nobody stepped in and said, hey, come on, don't you think you're being a little harsh? I understand it's a game, and I understand, you know, you want to vote it out and that kind of shit, but you can't, there's no reason to mistreat her the way you are. Nobody, not one, stepped in, and that was when I really came very close to turning it off and going, can't do it. But anyway, all right, don't want to get on that because I do want to keep this lighthearted, but just to let you guys know, it was really hard. Let's get on to the reward challenge. We got the reward challenge. Of course, they had to jump up on those blocks and then grab coconuts and bounce them off of the the trampoline to where they would bounce off and into the targets and bust all the targets up. And first one win. Did you guys notice Leaf? Man, he was like he a little midget boy, and I'm sorry if I'm offending, but a little midget boy it wouldn't come up to my waist. Which if he was a girl, that'd be beneficial. But anyway. Midget boy, did y'all notice whenever it was his turn, how he was just popping up those blocks, look like Mario in the fucking video game. Like, oh my God, you go, boy, shoot. He was moving right along. Everybody else sucked at it. Well, everybody kind of sucked at that challenge. Learning curve, definitely, nobody was doing very well. It took everybody a long time. Of course, Christina can't move fast enough for Colton, which I don't think she was moving that slow, but he's yelling at her, still bullying her. The bully session is still going on, and he's yelling at her to hurry up. Let me just interject something here. Had I been Christina, I really thought this. Had I been Christina, and I really felt like I was going home, that the whole tribe was against me, and that they were bullying me, and that I was going home, I'd have ran up them fucking blocks as quickly as I can, and then I'd have sat down, crossed my leg, and said, y'all ain't winning this fucking challenge. They're getting the ice cream, and I hope y'all guys go hungry. And it don't matter to me, because I'm going home in a couple days anyway. I sure would have. Y'all. I'd have sat my ass right down on those blocks and been like, fuck you, Colton. Your ass ain't getting no ice cream. But anyway, that's on Survivor. Because I wouldn't have won, because I'd have damn pissed everybody off. But anyway, so the good news about that is that Colton's little tribe lost that reward, and they didn't get the ice cream after all. The bad thing about that is, Colton and Alicia are kind of blaming Christina for that, which certainly wasn't her fault. But then Christina has a little moment. Everybody goes off to chit chat, and Christina is left there with Jonas and Leif, whatever his name is, midget boy. And she starts talking to him, and she really makes a lot of sense. She says, Alicia and Colton, they're all aligned here, but Alicia's got an alliance with the other girls. And so, you guys don't stand a chance if y'all stay aligned with her. And that really made a lot of sense. Well, of course, Alicia walks up when all this is going on. Christina's back's turned to her, and she hears her. And Alicia starts bullying her once again. Still very hard for me to watch. But I'm going to tell you, props to Christina. Props to Christina for keeping her cool, because I'd have gone motherfucking cray-cray on her ass. Her and Colton's ass if they'd have treated me like that. I'd have grabbed one of them coconuts and beat both of them to a bloody fucking pulp. I really would have. I'm not even joking. Not only would the medics have been called, they'd have been calling the medics, the po-po, and I would probably be serving time in a women's prison right now, having probably the best sex of my life. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. A little diversion there. I kind of got off track. Anyway, sorry. I was back there at the women's prison. Anyway, all right. So we all know how all that turned out. As it turns out, Colton starts having stomach pain. So, well, first of all, he starts out with a headache or something like that. And anyway, Christina's, rubbing his head and all like that. And I do believe that was sincere. And she's definitely a bigger, better woman than I will ever fucking be. Because I might would have rubbed his head, but then I'd have poked my fucking fingers in his eyes like that. Anyway, no, she didn't. She was very calm, very sweet to him. But then, Colton goes and lays somewhere. He's vomiting. He goes, lays somewhere, and she sees him like that, and she goes, gets the medics. And, well, Colton's little ass had appendicitis. I didn't shed no fucking tears over that, y'all. Not nary damn one of a tear. I was excited. Matter of fact, if my friends, being y'all, weren't scattered across the United States because of this blog, I'd have thrown a fucking party at my house. We'd all been invited and been sitting here drinking coconut juice and vodka or rum or whatever. Having a big old party in Colton's honor. But, couldn't happen. I did throw a little mini party. But, anyway, the other thing, too, that I thought was funny is that when they did take Colton out, the medics came and told him that he was probably going to get out of the game. They could, leave the idol or take it with him. He takes the fucking idol. He don't even leave it with Alicia. And, that's been his damn buddy. They buddied up. But, that's how bullies are. They'll turn on you in a fucking minute. They will turn on you in a fucking minute. And so he did. He took that idol with him as a souvenir. And I'm hoping beyond hope that Alicia gets her little mean ass fucking ass out, voted out. I really, really do, y'all. The only thing that made me happier was Colton getting gone, and his ass is gone, and now the next one I'm going to be gunning for is Alicia, and I hope like a motherfucker that she gets put out. And I tell you what else kind of disturbed me too was that, they go back, and Christina's trying to be all nice and everything. Well, she is nice. I think she's a nice person. I haven't seen anything to suggest otherwise. Anyway, and she's talking about, being my friend, and she says something to Tarzan. She says, would you be my friend? And, and he says, no, I wouldn't be your friend off the island. He says, I'd be Jonas's friend, I'd be Leif's friend. He said, but no, I wouldn't be your friend, Katrina. And she goes, Christina. He don't even know her fucking name. Are you kidding me? You've been on a fucking island with her for how many days and you don't even know her damn name? Good grief. What a fucking loser. What a loser. But I guess if I was a plastic surgeon and I looked as ugly as that motherfucker, I'd be a loser too. I don't know. Anyway, Tarzan tries to get Leif to vote for Christina. And we don't know how that's going to turn out on down the road, but I hope that Leif won. He's kind of in the middle. I hope that he doesn't end up voting for her. I'm not really sure why everybody's gunning for Christina. Anyway, one of the things I forgot to do, I feel like I need to propose a toast to Colton's ass going out. So anyway, I've got my Jaeger here. Gonna do a little shot of Jaeger to toast Colton's early demise. I'm thrilled. Here's to you, Colton. Take your ass home back to Alabama with your peeps, your little racist fucking bigoted ass motherfucking peeps. Cheers to you, buddy. Woo! Might drink another one for you this week. Anyway, okay. Let's get back to tribal council. So the other thing too, y'all, that cracks me up, and I'm gonna get to that. Alright, Kat, bless her heart. She's blonde for a reason. Don't mean to piss off any of you blondes out there, but she lives up to it. They have tribal council, and Jeff Probst's going. He says, "Well, I want to update all you guys. Colton had to leave because he has appendicitis." And Kat's like, "What's that?" A fucking 4-year-old, y'all, knows what appendicitis is. I'm pretty damn sure. I'm pretty sure. And of course, Leif and all the rest of them are going around and they're going, "Oh yeah, I had that and it was really, really painful." And and then Kim, hottie, talks about, she had it and it was painful too. And of course, then she makes the statement that, it's pretty bold, but it's true. She goes, "Well, another person gone is another person gone." And she's kind of stating the obvious. Everybody else wants to act like, "Oh, poor Colton, he's a lover of the game." Fuck him. Another person gone is another person gone. I like her. Anyway, of course, the whole time Kat is sitting there wide-eyed when they're talking about, their appendicitis and how it hurt really bad. And then Alicia says something about the idol. She says, "Yes, Sabrina, Colton, last words wanted me to tell you about the idol. He took it home and he appreciated the souvenir." And then, of course, then they all mull it over as to whether, she's just saying that shit, if it's a trick, whatever. But Kat don't give a damn shit about the idol, whether it's still in play or not. She is too worried about her appendix and what she needs to do to keep hers from getting hurt. Y'all, these are some dumb motherfuckers on this show, y'all. I'm just saying. And if any of y'all like that don't know what an appendix is, I'm sorry. I'm probably offending you. But you know what? Really probably not, because if you don't know what an appendix is, you don't know that I just blasted your ass. You won't even have the sense enough to know I just made a joke on your ass. So, oh well, whatever. Anyway, all right. The other surprise of the night is drop your buff time. Drop your buff. It's merge time. Now we're down to 12. 6 men, 6 women. So tribes are split up again. We're going to see how that's going to go. But what is shocking to me is that, historically they haven't done it nearly this early in the game. We're only at day 17. We're not even halfway yet, y'all. Not even halfway, and they've already merged the tribes. So that's we'll see how interesting that's going to be. We'll see if that perks up the game a little bit. In the meantime, you all, you know what I'm going to do. I'm thrilled. Get to put Colton's damn fire out. Faggot motherfucker. And y'all know that is not like me because, I'm all let's all get along. I love homosexuals. They my peeps. They my family. But that motherfucker ain't no kin to me. No way, no shape, no how. He ain't like any other queen I've ever met, and I can't stand him. Hate's a strong word, but I'm about as close to that as I can be. No place in my heart for you, Colton. Get your fucking ass out. I'm glad your ass had surgery. You good thing I wasn't no nurse, and I'm a recovery room nurse. Good thing I wasn't no nurse, because your ass wouldn't have a damn drop of pain medicine. I'd be shooting saline in that IV. Sure would. Anyway. Thank y'all for watching my blog. I'm going on a rant. Thank y'all for watching my blog. Bye, Colton. Get your queenie fucking faggot motherfucking ass home. Remember, I can say that because I'm one of them. Okay? All right. Hell, I think that's all I got, y'all. I will see you next week. Thanks for watching.